Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's Fallout 76 track. No, it's not. It's not, but it is a Fallout 76 build. Welcome back, everybody. I've been away for 2 days up in Scotland doing some stuff. However, I am back now, and we are building here today, which most of you should know, because this is where apparently everybody seems to build, maybe not their first base, but their second base, which is actually right on this pond, just to the right of the screen, just hiding off corner. And we're building I don't want to call it a medical camp, because it's more than a medical camp, but it's also kind of a medical camp. I don't know what I'm going to call it. Maybe a survivors camp or a responders camp. I don't really know. But I'm also showing you me building stuff, because I've never really shown you me building stuff before. But it's all tent-based stuff today, which is why I really like this, because I managed to get the big tent that you see in the background. I managed to get that today, so I was like, whoa-hey. And I thought I would come and build something, because on my list I do in fact have a medical camp. But I should have chosen a better spot. There's not a lot of flat room in this area, especially around this little shed. There's not a lot of flat room. Only close to the thing, to the shed, to whatever, well, barn, shed, whatever it is there flat room to stick this stuff. And I don't want to end up having to, like, have a floaty tent, if you get what I mean. There was nothing in the way, so I couldn't, use the bulldoze feature if it's even in this game at the minute. I can't remember if it's in the game or not, or if it's just PC. But as you can see, it looks like it's floating a little bit just on the side there, and that's kind of not what I want. Even at the back, you could see it was floating. But this is what we are beginning with, which is 3 tents. However, do not worry, it does change. It does get a lot better than this. Trust me, it doesn't stay this ugly. And the first thing I started off with was the medical tent. Now, the medical tent I wanted to be kind of like what you see sometimes in war movies, just like that random tent that they've got set up in the middle of nowhere that's got a couple of shelves in it, some medical stuff, maybe a little waiting room outside, which is what I'm doing with these chairs, and of course, eventually does have beds in it. It does have beds in it, don't worry, I get around to that. But then I realised something. This is a responder camp, as I think I'm going to stick with that as a name now. So it needs defences, because even though at the minute, when the responders kind of built stuff, there wasn't really, the scorched or anything, and it was probably just like creepy mole rats and all that kind of stuff. You still need a way to defend yourself. So I thought I'd actually go in, and first time ever, by the way, using these guard posts that come straight from Fallout 4. I don't know why I haven't used these before. I mean, they're probably a good place to stick turrets, actually. If you stuck them facing outwards, so the steps went up and the defense part was facing your base, you could probably stick some turrets up there as a really good like turret thing. I don't know what I'm saying. Well, it's a turret. Like the big pointy things on the side of castles are called turrets, where you'd fire archers from. So yeah, let's call it a turret. I don't know what I'm saying. But I also put those little concrete road dividers in there, because they were the only thing that would fit that distance, that would not look like they were sticking halfway in the air. But I did move on eventually to the inside of the cabin and just stuck down some crafting stuff, because a lot of the stuff on the inside is already there. There's, as you can see, just as I pass by some of the stuff, there are chairs and tables and everything. But on the outside, I wanted to stick what is it now? There it is. I'm having trouble remembering my own build. Yeah, I want to stick the power, which I do eventually, and the weapon crafting outside. Because if you are doing welding, do it outside. I mean, a well-ventilated area might work, but if you're doing welding, do it outside. It's a good thing to do. And, of course, they're going to need a way to give people purified water instead of boiled water, because you get radiation from boiled water. So I decided to go with just a very simple water purifier, and I was really trying to put down one of the crap, shitty, rusty-looking generators, but, of course, I couldn't find a flat enough surface, so I went for the one that everybody's always got. It's around. It's the simplest one. It's always there. The 100 power fusion generator. Now, remember that tent that was there before? Yeah, it was looking ugly and ruined my whole idea. So I decided to scrap it, put down some concrete floor, and build a food tent, or a little bar, as you can see in the back there, with the cooking stove and an outside area. And this is the original medical tent. As you can see, bed inside, we've got the shelves and that table in the middle and the little waiting area outside. I thought, nah, fuck it, let's change it, and I made this. It now has 2 beds, which I really like. Like these medical beds, I really do like. Now, I could have gone for the actual medical beds, which are like, they've got the big railings up the side, but no, I went for the cots instead. And as you can see, I did in fact also change what was on the wall with the kitten poster and the clock, and the shelves in the center, because I forgot I unlocked a bunch of them. But that is pretty much the build. Now, it's got a wide open area, which, you know, you could have it for people congregating, doing some trading. I don't know. I might go back in and actually stick down a trading area and have a bit of fun with that. But the food and the medical tent is set up, and as well as, you know, the stuff I did on the inside, which wasn't a lot because a lot of the decoration was already there. And if I don't have to do a lot of work, well, that makes me feel 100% better. All I really did, stick down a couple of crafting stations, throw in a bit of decorations with a TV, and, you know, I think I stuck some extra chairs down, I can't really remember. And of course we had the outside with the weapon crafting, the 100 power fusion generator, because everybody's got one of them, and of course the water purifier itself, because we need that. And as I just wanted to show you one last time how much I love this medical area, I found those chairs today, by the way. Those chairs are pretty awesome. I found them and I really do like them. But thanks for coming along today. It's good to be back. I've been away up in Scotland for 2 days, for 3 days really, and it's been a very painful weekend kind of thing, which is the 2 days, but it is good to be back making videos again. So let's go through the ending as we always do. If you have liked the video, please give it if you like the video, please give it a like, share and subscribe. And as always, as I say at the end of every goddamn video, and it's becoming my catchphrase right about now, stay awesome.